want to welcome you to the launch of the youth-led SWOP. The SWOP is the State of the World's Population Report. And some of us might be like, what's the State of the World's Population Report? The State of the World's Population Report is a report that is launched yearly by the UNFPA. And it covers everything and all the activities of the UNFPA yearly, which includes making each and every one of us accessible to the reproductive health and rights, especially women and girls.
What we have in the publication is the unfinished business. And this is something we do every year. Every year there is a particular topic that is chosen, whatever it is that is determined as perhaps one of the most cogent issues at the global stage. The United Nations Population Fund looks at it, and we put together that publication that is called the State of the World Population. It's my pleasure to welcome you guys today to be part of this year's launch of the State of the World Population.
In 2019, the SWOP is saying unfinished business in pursuit of rights and choices. And so this year is a very special one because UNFPA, the organization that is spearheading the State of the World Population Report, is celebrating 50 years of its existence. And that's not it. The guiding document that has led and made its work life-saving in many parts of the world. The International Conference on Population Development Program of Action, the ICPD POA, is also 25. So there's a golden jubilee and also there's a silver jubilee to it. In 1969, the world population was 3.6 billion, a billion more than it had been 17 years earlier. The numbers were increasing, but the resources available to cater for these people were not the same. And so there had to be equity. People had to be conscious of the fact that they had to plan for the years ahead. Because when more people were increasing in a particular place, it meant that there was going to be pressure on the government to provide for their people. World leaders sat in 1994 in Cairo to discuss and adopt the ICPD program of action. And we had mentioned Ghana before. Again, the chairman of that International Conference on Population and Development was someone from Ghana, Professor Fred Sai. And we are even going to celebrate him this year because it's 95 years. 1994, the document had been adopted by 179 governments, including Ghana. Now, the background to this was, there was rapid population growth. Like I mentioned, fertility rates were so high. 17 years prior to that, the world population was around 2.6 billion, it had become 3.6 billion. In 2011, world population hit 7 billion. We are in 2019. The numbers are not getting less. And the ICPD, UNFPA commits itself as the UN agency responsible for reproductive health. And this was at the core of population issues. There was also the issue of women empowerment because fertility rates were increasing so much. And the thing was, women were not having the autonomy to decide whom to marry, how many children to have, and how to space these children. And this was an inequality in itself because whereas men had more power, women were not having more power. But if a nation is to go forward, it can't leave an essential part of itself. You walk with two legs. That's the same way the man and the woman must coordinate effectively to be able to move forward. So world leaders agreed that women had to be empowered. There was also the issue of sustainable development, and that's why the ICPD links itself to the Agenda 2030 for sustainable development. Now in the SDGs, we have elements that incorporate the issue of sexual and reproductive health rights. And you see that in goals 3 and in goals 5. And so the ICPD recognizes it, and this year it has highlighted the people who have moved for change. Because this is an anniversary year, we need to recognize the voices, the people who have moved for change in many parts of the world. And so let me talk of some of the achievements of the ICPD that were highlighted by the State of the World Population Report for 2019 in unfinished business. It talks of the reduction of fertility rates, also the fact that more women are being empowered now, more women and girls are being empowered, the rate at which girls were being given off into marriage has reduced. In many parts of the world, they've banned female genital mutilation. The State of the World Population Report for 2019 says, we have unfinished business. We are still pursuing rights and choices for all. And I'm a young person. I see a lot of young people here. I'm going to make a claim and stake a claim that there should be meaningful youth participation, just like this is here. We don't want the rhetoric. We want the action. And like I'm saying, we should be able to put our money where our mouth is. So this is the State of the World Population Report for 2019. Unfinished business, we continue to pursue rights and choices for all. Thank you very much.
The young people are the lifeblood of any society. The young people are the innovators in any society. The young people are the changers in any society. And so they need to be nourished well, they need to be educated, and they need comprehensive sexuality education to empower them.
The augmented reality is a technological tool, or is a technology that combines virtual reality with the real world in the form of live video imagery that is digitally enhanced with a computer-generated graphics. I know by now we are all getting confused. We need to exercise our agency, our youthful exuberance, our power to be foolish, our youthful energy to take risks, and to dream dreams that may not make sense today, but may solve tomorrow's problems. Thankfully, our potential can be fulfilled if we act now and embrace who we are, failures and successes, in our own youthful way. This means that each person is willing, educated to think so, and able, healthy to do so, in becoming the best empowered economic agent and global citizen in making the world an even better place for the next generation, which is our kids. We're all hopefully going to also leave a legacy to the next generation.
We launched the State of the World Population Reports in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's possible, gender equality, quality education for all. It's possible, SDGs will make it happen. It's possible, clean water and sanitation, good health and well-being for all. It's possible, SDGs will make it happen.
I think it's time that we realize that we need to bring in our own wood to build more tables, to allow more young people to occupy these tables. And trust me, when we let our light shine, we unconsciously let others shine as well. Thank you very much.
We should look at the fact that representation should not compensate for quality. If everybody on this panel, as said earlier, has equal potential, what makes a woman different from, on the panel, different from a man? There are certain men who have the zeal for women empowerment, and that avenue should be duly allocated.
Young people have gotten their attention. How do we sustain it? And that is our biggest challenge. Leaders are listening to us. What will we do that they don't say, I won't listen again? Let's go home and think about that. We have an unfinished business of the ICPD. It is now our time to finish that business. If we don't finish it, in 50 years' time, posterity will judge us.
The event that we have had today, it has been a good opportunity for young people to express themselves. And the outcome of it, which I would like them to take forward, is such that they should be able to hold politicians to book in order to address everything that has to do with young people.
It's been very inspiring and a lot of learning, that when we were given this opportunity to organize this event, it really put us on our toes and taught us how to work hard. And this is the end result. So we'd like to thank UNFPA for giving young people the opportunity to always strive to do better.
This event is special because it highlights the problems of the youth and focuses on ways to improve on issues relating to young people.